Welcome into the world of HTML. 3. Boot up your computer.
Windows sign in dialog.
2. Grab some comfort food. 1. And let's go. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Quinn here, and I'm back with another video in the HTML series. In today's video, we will actually be using CSS to do text alignment and decoration. But before we get into it, please be sure to like the video if you love the content, subscribe if you're new, and to turn on that notification bell to be alerted whenever I post the next video. Also note that the instrumentals for this video have been provided by Inner Sanctum Entertainment Ltd. But without further ado, let's get right into it. There are so many ways we can format text, such as adding color, changing the alignment, adding styles, and etc. This helps the text on your web page to look more attractive. CSS has many properties that are used for formatting text, and in this series, we will be going through a lot of those properties. But in today's video, we will be focusing on the alignment and decoration of text. So let's start with alignment. Now, on your web page, your text can be aligned both vertically and horizontally. So vertically would be from top to bottom, and horizontally would be from left to right. The text-align property is used to set the horizontal alignment of text on your web page. Text can be left or right aligned, centered, or justified. So the possible values are center, left, right, and justify. Note that when the text-align property is set to justify, each line is stretched so that every line has an equal width and the left and right margins are straight. Here is an example of center aligning a paragraph.
P left brace, 2 space text dash align colon, center semi, no indent right brace.
Let's go through that by character.
T, E, X, T, dash, A, L, I, G, N, colon, space, C, E, N, T, E, R, semi.
Alright, so now it's time to actually demonstrate using this alignment. Yes, it's been a while since we have done a demonstration. So let's go ahead and find our web folder that we have been working with since the start of this series.
Web series window, tree view, items view list. Bob not selected 1 of 5.
Now, I'm going to find the index.html file and open it in Notepad.
Clips.mp3, index.html 3 of 5, context menu, Google N, web series, index.html-notepad, text editor edit multi-line less doc type HTML greater than.
Alright, now from the last time, I remember that we had a heading on this page. So let's actually down arrow and see if we have any styling for the heading here.
Less HTML, less head great, 2 space less style greater, 4 space H1 left brace, 6 space background dash color colon, blue semi, color colon, number FFFFFF semi, font dash size colon, 50% semi, 4 space right brace.
Alright, let's add a new line of code here to actually change the alignment. So let's go back up to this last line.
6 space font dash size.
Let's go to the end of it.
Carriage return.
Press enter to go into a new line. Stay consistent with the 6 spaces.
Space, 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 space.
Now let's put text-align
T, E, X, T, dash, A, L, I, G, N,
colon, space,
space.
Now let's actually align it right.
R, I, G, H, T.
Then semicolon.
Semi.
Alright, so let's save it. Now let's go back over to our web series folder and open the index.html file in our browser.
Web series window, items view list, index.html test website. Heading level 1 welcome to my website.
Alright, so this is the heading, the one that says welcome to my website. Now I'm currently on it, so I'm going to use my NVDA key plus my letter F to read the formatting.
Times New Roman 7 PT white on bright blue bold align right.
There you go, so it says align right. Now let's move on to vertical alignment. The vertical-align property sets the vertical alignment of any element. So not just for text, but you can use this to vertically align your other elements such as your images as well. The possible values are baseline. This is the default value. The element is aligned with the baseline of its parent. Top. The element is aligned with the top of the tallest element on the line. Text-top. The element is aligned with the top of the parent element's font. Middle. The element is placed in the middle of the parent element. Bottom. The element is aligned with the lowest element on the line. Text-bottom. The element is aligned with the bottom of the parent element's font. Sub. The element is aligned with the subscript baseline of the parent. Super. The element is aligned with the superscript baseline of the parent. Initial. This sets this property to its default value. Inherit. With this, it inherits this property from its parent element. Here is a simple example of vertically aligning a H1 element in the middle.
H1 left brace. 2 space vertical dash align colon, middle semi. No indent right brace.
Let's go through that by character.
VERTICAL dash ALIGN colon space MIDDLE semi.
So that is how you vertically align any element on your web page. We won't actually be doing a demonstration for this one because the screen reader won't report it to us if the alignment has changed vertically. So let's move on to text decoration. In CSS, there are various properties that we can use to decorate our text. Text decoration includes underlines, overlines, and line throughs. Firstly, we can add a decoration line to text. This is done with the text-decoration-line property. Here are the possible values. None. This is the default value. So by default, your text has no line on it. This specifies no line for the text-decoration. Underline. This specifies that a line will be displayed under the text. So you can use this instead of using the U tag that we used in HTML for underlining. Overline. This specifies that a line will be displayed over the text. Line dash through. This specifies that a line will be displayed through the text. Initial. This sets this property to its initial value. Inherit. With this, it inherits this value from its parent element. Now here is an example of using this property.
P left brace. 2 space text dash decoration dash line colon, underline semi. No indent right brace.
Let's read that by character.
TEXT dash DECORATION dash LINE colon space UNDERLINE semi.
Awesome! Now let's go ahead on our index.html file and try this out.
Index.html-notepad. Text editor edit multi-line 6 space text dash align.
Alright, so let's apply this property to our same heading. So let's go to the end of this line.
Carriage return.
Press enter. Now let's stay consistent with our 6 spaces.
Space, 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 space.
Then text-decoration-line
TEXT-DECORATION-LINE
colon space
space.
Let's put underline
UNDERLINE
semicolon
semi.
Now let's save it and let's open it in our browser.
Web series window. Items view list. Index. Untitled dash Google Chrome dash the TQ test website dash Google Chrome dash the heading level 1 welcome to my website.
Awesome. Now let's read the formatting on this text.
Times New Roman 7 PT white on bright blue bold underlined align right.
There we go. You can also combine more than one value like overline and underline to display a line both over and under a text. For example,
P left brace. 2 space text dash decoration dash line colon, overline underline semi. No indent right brace.
Let's read that by character.
TEXT dash DECORATION dash LINE colon space OVERLINE space UNDERLINE semi.
So you see that all you have to do is to separate each value by a space. Now, you can also specify a color for the decoration line. The text-decoration-color property is used to set the color of the decoration line. And of course, just like with the other color properties that we have done in this series, you can use either the predefined color names, a hex, RGB, or HSL code. And if you don't know what those are, you can always go back to my video in which I discuss colors in CSS. So you have all those options to use as a value for this property. Here is an example.
H1 left brace, 2 space text dash decoration dash line colon, underline semi, text dash decoration dash color colon, red semi, no indent right brace.
Let's read that by character.
TEXT-DECORATION-COLOR colon space RED semi.
And of course, we won't be demonstrating this property because the screen reader does not announce to you the color of the underline. So let's move on to the style. The text-decoration-style property is used to set the style of the decoration line. The possible values are solid. This is the default value and the line will display as a single line. Double. The line will display as a double line. Dotted. The line will display as a dotted line. Dashed. The line will display as a dashed line. Wavy. The line will display as a wavy line. Initial. This sets this property to its default value. Inherit. With this, it inherits this property from its parent element. Here is an example.
H1 left brace, 2 space text dash decoration dash line colon, underline semi, text dash decoration dash style colon, wavy semi, no indent right brace.
Let's read it by character.
TEXT-DECORATION dash STYLE colon space WAVY semi.
As you can see, with all these properties that relates to the text decoration, you have to use the text-decoration-line property to actually set a line on that text element before you can either set the color or set the style. Now let's move on to changing the thickness. The text-decoration-thickness property is used to set the thickness of the decoration line. Here are the possible values. Auto. The browser chooses the thickness of the decoration line. From -font. If a font file contains information about a preferred thickness, it will use that value. If not, it will behave as auto. Length. This specifies the thickness in length units such as pixels, centimeters, and points. You can learn more about CSS length units in my video on CSS units. Percentage. This specifies the thickness as a percentage. Initial. This sets this property to its default value. Inherit. With this, it inherits this property from its parent element. Now here is an example.
H1 left brace, 2 space text dash decoration dash line colon, underline semi, text dash decoration dash thickness colon, auto semi, no indent right brace.
Let's go through that by character.
TEXT-DECORATION dash THICKNESS colon, space AUTO semi.
Awesome. Now let's move on to the shorthand property. There is a way that all these properties for text decoration can be combined into one property. This is the shorthand text-decoration property, and it combines all these properties. Text-decoration-line, text-decoration-color, text-decoration-style, and text-decoration-thickness. And of all these values, only the text-decoration-line value is required. Here is an example.
H1 left brace, 2 space text dash decoration colon, underline red double 5px semi, no indent right brace.
Let's read that by character.
TEXT-DECORATION colon, space UNDERLINE space RED D space D O U B L E space 5 P X semi.
So this text will have an underline, which is a double line. So it's a double line underline, it's red, and it's 5 pixels. Alright, so that is it for text alignment and decoration in CSS. So that is how you align your text vertically, horizontally, and also how you decorate your text with lines. But that is it. Hopefully you guys learned a lot from this video. If you did, be sure to like the video if you love the content, subscribe if you're new, and to turn on that notification bell to be alerted whenever I post the next video. But that is it. Thanks again for watching. Remember that I love you, and I will see you next time.